My name is Ann Julienne. I'm from France. I was for 20 years at France Télévisions, the French broadcaster, as a commissioning editor and head of international co-productions for documentaries. Before that, I worked for a French independent producer. And I'm here at CoPro this year as an independent consultant because I left France Télévisions just under a year ago, and I now consult producers who need coaching on how to put together an international co-production. I also teach students at a film school. I'm here at CoPro mainly for the campus, and I've been seeing a number of students from 3 different film schools here. Good documentaries do have elements that can be international. A lot of producers and directors don't realize this at first, and they need to understand how they can make any of their good subjects more international, or what they need to do to make them international. Any subject can be a good international film. If it's a subject about an Israeli candlestick maker. This is a funny example and silly example that I gave to the students yesterday. Just because he's Israeli doesn't mean it's going to be an Israeli film. If he's an interesting person, it's an international subject, so it has a backdrop that can be interesting for an international audience. But you have to keep in mind that if it's not just an Israeli audience, the producer and the director must always think, what can I do to make this film more international? What can I do to make it more interesting for an international audience? And this takes just a little reflection and time to understand. No. You need more. You need to know what broadcasters are looking for, and they're not all looking for the same thing, but in a way they are, because specific types of slots, geopolitical slots, current affairs slots, there are lots of different ways in. So it's not just because you have a good project that it's going to work. When I was a commissioning editor, people would pitch ideas to me or pitch their projects to me, and they would say it has a French element. But the French element wasn't necessarily something that would work for me. So it's not. It's more complex than that. But usually a good idea will work. Now we're going towards a different way of financing programs. Traditional. I come from public broadcasting. Traditional public broadcasters are going to be going through some very radical changes, I think, in only the next few years. Otherwise, they're dead. They have to rethink the way they commission programs. People don't watch programs in the same way. A lot of people in the channels at public television are always saying, we have to go after the younger viewers. The younger viewers don't watch television anymore. They do watch television. They just don't watch it sitting on the couch in the living room with their parents anymore. And their parents don't watch television anymore. People watch the films they want to watch when they want to watch them. So it's by internet, it's by catch-up. So this is really going to radically change the way things are financed also. And I don't know yet exactly where we're going, but I know we're going there. My suggestions for producers today is to persevere and to try to attend at least 2 major events a year. CoPro, for example, but at least one other. I know it's expensive, but it's very important. And to keep in touch, to know what people are doing, to know how ideas are changing.